but we about to transform. Hey y'all, welcome back. You know what, I'm gonna stop doing intros because every time I do an intro I go ghost. But today we're gonna do a chit chat, get ready with me, and we're gonna talk. So I'm actually getting ready to go to a Christmas party, and I need to get ready early because I'm gonna do a full face. If you did not know, I'm a minimalistic baddie, so I don't like doing a lot to my makeup. But we got makeup to do, we got hair to do. Before we get started, are you a hair first then makeup or makeup first then hair? So I wanted to talk about imposter syndrome because it has been hijacking me at an all-time high. It's one of those things where it's like, I know that I can do it. I know that I'm capable of doing it, but why does it feel like I can't? Like I have everything I need to be successful, but yet I feel like I cannot do it. So background, first grade teacher I am. I live in Atlanta, I'm from Detroit. Have a Christian apparel t-shirt brand, really successful. I stopped, now I'm about to start it back up, but I'm giving you context. But all in all, I have influence, okay? Like I have real influence, and naturally, just by the natural influence that I have, I can be an influencer, and I want to be. And not just like, we use the term influencer a lot, but like when I say I have everything that it takes to be a full-time influencer, I have everything that it takes to be a full-time influencer. So earlier this week, imposter syndrome was hijacking me at an all-time high. I did not know where it was coming from, and I felt like I'm like, I can't do this. Like I was just thinking about all the things that I don't have, and with me being in a new state, it makes things a little bit more challenging because you have to find the services that you need that were easily accessible in your hometown. So back in my hometown, I had a photographer, had a makeup artist, you know, I knew where I wanted to shoot at. I knew, like, I had all of that, and yet I still didn't do it. But now that I'm here in Atlanta, it's like, baby, you have no choice. You are in the playground of where your whole life's career could take off, just like that. So I don't know what it is with imposter syndrome and why it hijacks us so much. Hold on, let me wet my beauty blender. I just wanna like overcome it. And when I say I'm like at the very cusp of being all that I wanna be and all that I'm called to be, the only limitations that are stopping me are the ones that are in my mind. Isn't that crazy how the limitations that we have, we're not really limited. We become limited because we limit ourselves in our minds. So when it comes to this YouTube thing, I pick it up, drop it, pick it up, drop it, pick it up, drop it, pick it up, drop it. But it's also funny at how like the things that we prayed and asked God to supply us with the resources, we don't do anything with them when he blesses us with the resources. Like I prayed and asked God to bless me with a camera, and here I have a $600-700 camera that I have really done nothing consistently with. I still haven't got to my makeup. Hold on. What's my first step? I can't talk and do makeup. I already see that. So I like to use this Merit Skin Glow Serum. I actually did a campaign for them. My phone isn't my camera isn't focusing. Focus. Okay, so here's the Merit Great Skin Serum, and it's meant to make your skin glowy, like naturally glowy, and then it has a lot of skin properties in it, like hyaluronic acid, niacinamide. Is that how you say it? But I probably should have put this on first before I put on my primer. But it just makes your skin glowy underneath your Your eye concealer, because we're going for a full face, which I normally don't wear, but I am Sharday, this is for you, beloved. This is all for you. Side note, I barely know a Janet Jackson song. Like, I know like 3, but for some reason, y'all, I want to go to the freaking concert. Like, what the fuck? I want to go to a freaking Janet Jackson tour, and I'm trying to beg my friends here to go because I just feel like it's gonna be an experience. It's like, you ain't gotta know all the lyrics. Just like you can go to a Beyonce concert and not know half of Beyonce songs, but it's going to be a whole experience. And I just feel like Janet is gonna give us a boom cat experience to where I don't want to have a voice when I leave and I only knew 3.5 songs. Like, that's what I think Miss Janet about to give us. Miss Janet about to give us a boom, boom, boom. Yeah, she's about to give us a whole experience. I want to be in the room, even if that means a nosebleed seat. Because my first Beyonce concert, I was in the nosebleeds. Okay, but baby, I was in the room. Y'all be talking about nosebleeds, but sometimes you just need to be in the room. You still gonna get the experience that you was looking for. The experience is all around. You just need to be in the room. That just blessed somebody. I know it did. It's like, but I don't have the camera. I don't have, not the camera. I don't have like the professional pictures for a cover photo. Like, you know, we think about all of these things, and while we're thinking about all these things, we're still not doing anything. So y'all, this is really like my coming out of admitting how imposter syndrome has taken control and I have allowed it. But this chit chat get ready with me is exposing the plans of the enemy. Saints be like, and just really me putting myself out there and doing it consistently, because you don't know where it's gonna take you. And then, you know, we're thinking about who's gonna watch, who's gonna do, and it's like, sis, just put yourself out there. So I can put myself out there on any platform, but for some reason, YouTube, I just always felt like, can I really do this? But here I am, here we are, okay? And then that leads me to like wanting to change my name on here, because I honestly couldn't tell you what my screen name is on here. But it's not what I want it to be. I do want to change it. I don't know why, but I have to pour my setting powder in the lid. Okay. For my eye, I use the Juvia's Place palette, and I use this nude color in the crease. So yeah, so back to my name. I'm going to change it. I already have an idea for a screen name. But I just want like all my brands to like match, like on every platform, like the same name. But yeah, you guys, you know, it's really not easy, you know, setting your mind to, it's easy to set your mind to something. It's the execution of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can have it in our head, in our minds all day long. Like, this is what I want. This is where I want to be. But if we don't execute it, it's just not ever going to happen. And so I'm going to execute, y'all. I'm going to execute. I promise. But I have to promise that to myself. We are halfway, just about finished with our face. Now we're gonna do our blush, our blush. So I used to be so anti-blush, And now it's like a staple. Like, what the frick? You know you gotta love your friend if you're going full out beat face Barbie and you don't even wear makeup like that no more. I wonder if I could put on a colored lip. What y'all think? Clash red and pink. Let's try pink. This color is called Rich Auntie by the Lip Bar. I can't believe I have on all this makeup. So I'm gonna take some setting spray. Charlotte Tilbury spray. Lashes sticking together. Beauty blender. Uh-oh. Upward and onwards to our hair that is dry AF, looking ashy, feeling nappy. I don't care. A black folks experience, a black person's experience, we will never get used to pressing our edges. Like, never. It is still a very traumatizing experience. Okay, so y'all, here's the hair. Now we're gonna go get dressed, all right? Be right back. Here's our finished look. I have on my onesie. Okay, it's gonna be dark in my, hold on, let me. Onesie and my Chuck Taylors. So yeah, to the party we go. To the party we go. Bye.